So you just got an Oculus, and the first thing you do, download Gorilla Tag. And I'm assuming you played and you suck. But that doesn't matter because I'm here to help you. Wait, before we get in the video, make sure you subscribe because when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a talent show for 1,000 shiny rocks. I know 1,000 isn't a lot, but I'm not making money on YouTube yet, so you gotta be grateful. Okay, for the easiest part right now is going to be learning how to run. So now to run, there's multiple different ways. You can go like this, but this if you're just trying to get somewhere and you're not trying to run from somebody. But now if you're trying to run somebody, you want to put one hand in front of you and the other like this and kind of go like this. One hand, one hand. You always want to have one hand on the ground. Don't go like this. You can do this, but it's not too effective and you could be going like this. And that's what you see a lot of pros do. And the way I just showed you is reaching your right arm out all the way till it's like almost fully extended that you can get it out like this. And your other arm just staying down. So go like this. People like Ice Mist do this, and Ice Mist is really fast. So you go like this. Okay, not like that, but you go like this. Okay, let's move on to the next section of learning. Okay, for the next thing you're gonna learn is how to get inside of stump. So people do really struggle with this because once they try getting up here, they're gonna go off on the side, they're not gonna be able to make it, or they're just gonna hit off, and they're not gonna be able to make it, and it's gonna be a bad time, and you're gonna cry. But now to get inside a stump, you need to come on here, put one hand up, and walk very slow, especially if you're new, because I know a lot of new players like to slam their hands down, and you're going to hit your head off, and you're going to keep going down, and you're going to cry. What you need to do is put your hand up here, and just, kind of stay close to the wall, and wait till you get up about this crease. Once you're about this crease, you can do one of two things. Put your hand like this, and reach up, and boom, easy method. Once again, you do want to make sure you're walking up this, so you don't fling off, or else you are going to cry. You can put your left hand or your right hand, whatever you want, like this, and hit off, and then land with your other hand. Okay, let's move on to our next segment of learning. Okay, for our next segment of learning is going to be wall bouncing. Now, most people think you want to learn to wall bounce over here, but that's not the truth. You actually want to go ahead and go behind stump. A lot of people don't know this, but it's actually closer right here, and it's a lot easier because it's more bumps, and it's going to help you learn. Now, this is the way I learned. And now I'm, really good at it, and I can easily get up these. Okay, wow. But I can easily get up these because I learned how to do it on bumps. But what you need to do is put one hand like this, hit off, and hit sideways. You don't want to hit directly sideways, or you're going to fling yourself off and go bang. But hit like kind of up and angled, and you're going to be able to go directly up and boom. Look at that. And you're going to make your way up here, and you're going to feel nice and good. Once you have that mastered, now you can move over to the double walls and the flat walls. You can come over to this, and you're just going to go like this. It's going to be super easy, but it might take you a while to learn. I did learn how to wall bounce on my first day of playing. I did start on this. It was not good. I moved over to the back of stump, and I was completely fine. Then I moved over here, and I was just switching back and forth, and I would do it to get away from lava monkeys. And whenever you're under that peer pressure of trying not to get tagged, you're going to do some good stuff. All right, let's move on to our next segment of learning. Okay, the next thing that you need to learn is pinch climbing. Now to pinch climb, you want to walk up to double walls or like a tree. I recommend doing it on double walls. Once you get better, then you can go onto a tree. But we're just learning. So you're going to walk up to the double walls, put your hands like this, don't act like you're hugging somebody and get so close in, or else you're going to try to go up and it's not going to be good. But put your arms back, make sure there's like this big of a gap, and go like this, let go and fling. And then you can bring yourself in and pull. You can even pull towards yourself and pull down. You just keep flinging yourself until you get to the top. For example, put your arms like this, keep out this big of a gap, and then pull yourself in. And just fling down. You can fling down, or you can go pull up, and then go like this. And you can look up, you can look down, it does not matter wherever you're looking. Okay, let's move on to our next segment of learning. The next thing I'm going to be teaching you is how to wall climb. Now this is a lot harder than you would think it would be, but you need to learn it. So what you want to do is come to this wall next to stump, and you want to basically hit back and forth. Not necessarily, you don't have to lean your body with it every time. You can if you want, that's how you want to learn. But it doesn't really matter how you do it. You just need to make sure that you're bringing yourself in the wall, not like hitting off the sides and just fling yourself back, but more up and in, up and in, up and in. It took me about a week to learn this, how to normally wall climb, but eventually you'll be able to do it with like one hand, and you'll get a lot better, trust me. Okay, let's move on to the next segment of learning. The next thing I'm going to be teaching you is how to wall run. Now to wall run, I do not recommend wall climbing up to it, because that's only going to make it harder. You want to get on top of stump though. Now that you've done that, you can come up here, you can come over here. You're going to put your hand about this crease, and now fling right here. Now hit down on the wall. Hit kind of vertical to you and fling it back, so like this. Boom, boom, and you'll go like this. You can even go left hand, and boom, back and vertical, up and back, up and back. You can go back and forth, up and back, up and back, up and back. But you can also come over here, fling yourself right here if you want more of a challenge and land on that part. But you can land like this and try to wall run the whole map. I've still yet to wall run the whole map because of that spot right there. But there's a lot of creases over here. It's especially easy to wall run up here. This is where a lot of people are going to do it. You can wall run from the bottom. Okay, let's move on to the next segment of learning. The next thing I'm going to be teaching you is how to Lucio run. Now to Lucio run, you need to put your body like this on the wall and put your hands like this, because you're going to be going like this. You can start right here and then jump up. And I recommend starting about right here on this exact pixel. Or if you want to, be more risky, you stand on this black pixel, which is like right here next to this. Go right here, and you want to put your hand around somewhere on this spot. Make sure you're always looking at this. I'm gonna outline it in the video. Make sure it's around that spot. But you can put your hand on that, go up, and you can go like this. You're gonna do this motion, put this hand up while doing this. Kind of like you're cutting something, like you're pushing it down, cutting it, pushing down, cutting it. So like this. Something like that. And make sure that you go into a private and you have speed boost, because it's gonna help you get it down more. But if you do want it to be like harder and you want to be able to learn faster, then you can go into a casual or an infection and once again get chased by a lava monkey and then run up and then do it. You will mess up right there if you don't get higher like I've been doing. So you can go like this. Make sure you're looking up. So make sure your body's like this the whole time. You don't really need to be looking at your hands. And sometimes your hand might miss the wall, like it's been happening to me, and this hand will just miss it, but it's okay. Just gonna make sure that you get a good boost with your other hand. Like I've been missing it a few times, but you can kind of turn around and go like this. You can even do it on slippery walls and stuff like that. Okay, let's move on to our next segment of learning. Okay, the next segment is learning how to vertical. Now, I'm not the greatest at vertical because I do play on 90 hertz, but I'm gonna be teaching you the best I can. So you need to come up to this exact same spot in the wall. I'll mark it in the wall. Does not really matter where you stand, but you're gonna go like this and just hit vertically. That's all I can explain. Another way you can learn is to come over here to gazebo and put your hand like this and do these circle motions without trying to hit it. Like this, but keeping your hand like this. Because like your thumb won't hit it, but you go like this. And if you hit it, you need to keep practicing. So you can go up to it and just go like this, fast circular motions. Once again, I'm on higher hertz, so it's harder for me to do. Like, you can also kind of go forward if you absolutely have to, like this. But that's more of a wall run. Another way you can learn is on that wall. I know a lot of pros do it on this wall too. If you're chasing a pro, they're running and stuff, they'll come up to this wall and go vertical because it's more slanted and it's a lot easier to do. You go up to it like this. But verticaling is not easy at all. It's probably one of the hardest things to learn. Alright, now let's move on to the tree section. Okay, now that we're on the tree section, I'm going to be teaching you how to scale a tree. So I recommend doing on this tree, you come up to it, you want to put one hand going up, other hand catching yourself. One hand up, one hand catching yourself. And you can rotate through those hands, so you can go like this and catch yourself. I always do this one. You can also try to keep yourself where the thing isn't, so you can, that's why you can also switch hands. You usually want to have whatever hand's catching on whatever side the branch is on. So I can go like this, right hand, boom, right hand, left hand, right hand, and the right hand. But if you do it faster, it'll be like this. Okay. Like right here, it's literally 2 branches, so it's a lot easier. If there is anything that I did miss in this video, please let me know down in the comments and I will make a separate video. Even if it's just gonna be a YouTube short, I will make another series on just teaching you guys stuff in the game. But if you guys do want another series / like part, I will 100% do it. As of right now, I do not think I missed any tutorials or anything like that. I can do one in the ice map, one in the beach map, and maybe even one in canyons. I'll possibly even do one in caves, like routes in caves. Also guys, if you did watch to the end of the video as of right now, you can go down in the description and join my Discord. because you are lucky enough to watch the end of the video. You can get entered into a contest to win 1,000 shiny rocks in one of my videos. To one of my upcoming videos, we'll be doing a challenge like Last to Loop challenge, wins like 1,000 shiny rocks, maybe even 10,000 shiny rocks. So just join the description, and I will pick 10 random people from my Discord, or 9 random people from my Discord, to compete in the contest. Thank you for watching, and bye.
Gotta get it like Leon and my license. So beautiful, like in my dreams. Hey boom, hollering at you. Not rude, I'm just trying to be your dude. So what I gotta do is just see how that ass move.